Welcome guys, it's time to play some Naxxramas. The next quarter has opened and I'm curious to see what Blizzard came up with for now. Well, before someone asks, the tournament yesterday was quite okay. I did somewhat decent, got into the quarterfinals of 64 people, or in a 64 bracket, and afterwards I ended up playing in the quarterfinals against the current #1 EU legend. So I was a little bit intimidated, and yeah, I lost a very close contested game against him. Miracle versus Midrange Hunter, and after that I thought he would stick to the Miracle. He got me with some endgames there because he had a golden hero portrait and I thought he would stick with Miracle. So I got over to a rush deck and he played a counter rush paladin, and he got perfect draws, like 2 True Civils and 2 Consecrations within the first 10 cards, and he was like, oh sorry, these were the perfect draws. But we had a nice talk afterwards, so it's all okay. And until this point I did somewhat well, but he got me in a close contested 2-0 series there. Okay, so let's check if the buying mechanism works. Nice. Seems like they fixed the Black Quarter issues that they had earlier. Okay, so what we're going to see this time? Okay, this will be the beginning of interesting death rattle decks, I believe, because playing this at turn 1 with a coin and another death rattle like Zombie will be huge. You have 2 2/3s on the board, then it's better than double flame imp. Doesn't die to cleave or forked lightning and stuff, or consecration later on. Mid Scientist will probably let some secret mage decks evolve, especially with Duplicate. I mean, Duplicate at the moment is not a great card, at least in Constructed, but with Mid Scientists playing it for 0 mana and Kirantor Mage playing other secrets for 0 mana will be pretty huge, probably. Zombie Joe is the mentioned card from here. I think these two fit very well together as a start, although Zombie Joe's drawback is pretty huge in all situations that are not early game or very early game, turn 1, turn 2. And even if you coin out these two, you have like 4 damage on the board. Turn 2 from the hunter is just shoot you in the face, and then you hit him for 4 damage, and afterwards he clears it and gets healed back. So I'm not sure about this in particular for an aggro deck, but I'm sure that we will see some interesting efforts to make this work. This is one of the strangest cards I've ever seen. I don't know what you could try to... The problem is, if you try to build up a deck that silences your drawback minions, something like, I believe, Venture Co, for example. 2 cards. You don't want to rely on these 2 cards, so 2 cards aren't enough. So you would have to play Priest, for example, and add some silences. So you would have at least 4 cards. I don't know, I'm very interested if some decks make this card work in the beginning. Oh, and here we get a 2-for-1. Starlike and Fugan. They summon Thaddius. Okay, so let's.
Patchwerk is sewn together from adventurers who couldn't defeat Lorewalker Cho.
Okay, and I think that's the first funny thing that he ever said. Lorewalker Cho was in the tutorial, right? Okay, so the mass of things that he has is not very skilled, at least. Let's put it that way. Okay, so he has a 4 mana, destroy a minion. Okay, it's not a random minion, so he can choose, right? Okay. So we will have time to get our board, or what? To get an established board until turn 4. I don't know, guys. I thought I would explore my opponents. Maybe I would like to go with Priest again, but an established board until turn 4. I mean, that screams for Zoo, doesn't it? I'll go with an aggressive Zoo here. I'm not even sure I called this anti-handlock, but I'm not sure if this works against recent handlocks because they used to run something like Sludge Belcher. Whoops! Starts with a weapon. Does he fatigue or something? Is he killing himself? Do I have to stall him for like eternity? Okay, he doesn't draw cards, he just kills me in 6 turns, right? Okay, that's interesting. Does he kill minions? Well, with this, I believe, but... Okay, he doesn't. So we need some taunts, right? Okay, this could actually work. No, I'm not sure if this works, but let's check it. I might not be able to kill him faster than he kills me. Oh, another Direwolf Alpha. At least that's a few knives. Oh, making efforts here. Okay.
No more play.
Oh, so that's 6, 8, 10 plus 2 knives. Okay. And 2 damage from the death rattle nevertheless, so this should be it. Didn't count too much. Yay! Worked! Patchwerk down in turn 4. I'm curious if the heroic version is nearly as easy as this was. Okay, it worked out pretty well. Had the right mindset for this one. Okay, that was actually pretty strange.
Grobbulus is my prototype for an army of giants. You are test subject 1.
Okay. To all minions. So So for himself too, right? At least it's not the passive fear ability of, like, who was it? This one. Who gets this automatic.
So I recommend a melee class.
That could work. I mean, 1 health. Not Hunter. Hunter has a lot of 1 health tokens also. This is an aggro rogue deck. Interesting. I'll just try it again. Maybe I can rush him down too. It's worth a try. Just to explore how this boss works.
Gul'dan versus Grobbulus.
Your soul shall be mine.
Wow. Worst starting hand ever. There we go. I mean, this just works if he kills it with this one, so I have a little, at least a little bit of time. Okay, so he gets slimes, whatever this means, by the next turn. That's 6, puts him down to 20, puts him down to 15. $11. Why not? If he wants to get slimes, okay. Oh, it's 2 2s. Interesting. This one. Interesting play. Okay. It's 4. That's 8. That's 12. Oh. Whoops. Turn 4 again. Okay, so it seems like the aggro works. Rush isn't dead with Naxxramas. Worked pretty well. Okay.
Gluth eats our leftover zombies. Come to think of it, you would make a pretty good leftover zombie.
Change the health of all minions. Of all minions? Okay, to 1. Okay, this I'm just thinking about hero powers in Heroic. This would be overpowered. I mean, if the encounter stays the same, it's probably the same, but his weapon is like 10 attack or something. This is... This could be... just be enemy minions, or maybe for 1 mana? Something like that? Maybe autocast even? No... Autocast would be huge. Maybe 1 mana. Autocast would also be possible, and the encounter's pretty insane. Of all minions. Okay, that's definitely something that could be autocasted on Heroic. Or maybe just work on enemy minions, something like that. I'll just go ahead with the same tactics. I mean, my minions don't have high health pools anyways, so... What could possibly go wrong?
Versus Gluth.
Your soul shall be mine.
Turn 1, turn 2. Don't like this too much for now. Nightwalker could work. We'll see. Oh, there's the abusive sergeant again.
I asked the...
Whoops. What was he saying? Okay, I don't have too many death rattle minions in here. Interesting. But I'm sure he will, right? He will have. Okay, so let's play these. It's not as fast of a start as it was before. Ouch! This makes this one even worse. Okay.
Sever my wrath.
That gets +2 attack. Okay, so it kills the Voidwalker nevertheless next turn. Not much I can do about this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, why not?
They are bent to my
Okay.
command.
This probably means I'll strengthen his weapon, but he's pretty low already. He's basically at 5. He's basically at 1. He's basically dead, actually. At 2. I did the math wrong, but if this dies, then he's dead. Okay. Maybe he has run seal. Okay, he doesn't. This does 2 to him, right? And this does 2 to him too. Win! Turn 6 this time. Was a little bit slower.
Who will eat all of these leftover zombies now?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, right. I have to play this encounter again just to hear what he says, actually. Don't click any.
Dorgan versus Gluth.
Your
Yeah,
soul shall be mine.
Say it!
Why do you fall?
Didn't he say something? Oh. Maybe now? Okay, he doesn't say it again.
You win.
Too bad, but nothing I can do about this at the moment. So let's have a look at...
It's alive! But you won't be for long.
Okay. Okay, 0 mana, so that's probably autocast. Swap the attack and health of all minions. I mean, I have a lot of charges in here. If it works like the Crazed Alchemist, then something like the Abusive... No, not the Abusive, but the Direwolf Alpha could actually do some pretty good work here. I'll just try it again, I mean... The Rush deck worked pretty well so far.
Gul'dan versus Thaddius.
I must obey! Your soul shall be mine!
Wow. The opening hand get worse and worse. Oh, there's something that I can open with. Okay, it's definitely it's autocast. I haven't seen any AI mistakes so far. Yeah, okay, the game's over pretty soon, so it's not that surprising actually. Okay. Will be a 2-1 next turn. If he doesn't want to trade, I can just kill it. Yeah, I can. Next turn this will do some severe damage. This is a 3-1. That's cool. And as a 2/6, this one survives the worlds. Yay. Does he actually do something, or is he just laming around? This isn't the worst idea, actually.
Naxxramas is ours.
So that's 379 damage for now. Already pretty close. Ooh, this will be great.
The light protects me.
Time's up. Let's do this.
Oh, that's not. Oh well, I can silence it. Um, 10. Yeah, looks like lethal.
I fight.
Time's up. Let's do this.
Oops. Okay, these were pretty easy bosses this time. There's the waning soul. Interesting.
Here's the final straw.
Final straw. Oh, now we get the legendary couple thing. Puga! Stalag! Yay! And the class challenges. Okay. I'm pretty curious about the warrior weapon, to be honest. I mean, I thought about it yesterday, and the weapons deck seems to be pretty strong. I mean,
Versus Grobbulus.
they first released all the slow cards that
Victory or death.
all the slow cards that I can just get rid of the deck list for now. All the slow cards like, or delaying cards like Sludge Belcher, the whole Death Rattle Resilient stuff, the small and bigger Harvest Golems, basically. So. And now they're coming up with some of the aggro cards. Seems to be a solid concept overall. At least this will draw me one card.
Pain, speak to me.
Whoops. So I should get rid of this. Wow. This seems to be a mistake to me. I mean, if he used the ooze and then the cold blood, he could have gotten 5 2s. 2 5 2s. Oh, there's the death bite. Wow. That's great. And I draw a card. Well, next time. Somehow. You know. Okay.
Bring the pain.
Oh, and death battle rage. Wow, so many. Ah, okay. That's like. Ah. That's some kind of damage and rage deck thing. Yeah, this makes sense. With this one and the death spite. Wow, there's a card that I would consider in such a deck. Okay. Whoops. Ah. Wow. Wow. So many ooze things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I definitely don't want to draw any more cards. I think Cleave is good here. And if it hits the egg, I can kill it with the weapon. The Nerubian. Yeah, of course it hits the egg. Blah blah. Also play the Dorgan, but wow, the combo.
What we do.
Okay, this kills all the oozes. Why did he do this? Oh, maybe that it dies to the death rattle even if I... Okay, that has to be a mistake. But it seems like one. This dies to this dies to this. I can draw a card from it if I want to. Also give it this Wind Fury if I want to. This looks like a very good plan actually.
Let the pain speak to me.
Together with the Rampage and with the Battle Rage later on. Maybe he can clear, but if he can't, oh man, I forgot about that. Whoops. And an ooze. Okay, so maybe this is okay. This is a convenient draw. After all. Glad that he doesn't buff this. I'm not too glad about my health at the moment. A Grommash, Master of Enrages. Cannot do much at the moment. It's not even better. 3, 5, 6, 7, 10. These cards are horribly bad. Oh, the Armor Smith. Okay.
Made to fit. Where shall we strike?
Oops. Does this deck run executes? It does. Okay, can I survive this somehow? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I cannot imagine how, to be honest, at the moment at least. 7, 5, so it dies to one of these. Then I would have to... Don't have a whirlwind. Why is there no whirlwind? That's not fair. Okay, let's try this.
Versus Grobbulus.
It was dropping pretty low pretty fast. Okay, so this is against this one, I believe. Does this run Fiery War Axe or something? Okay. Still not a good start, I believe. Ah, okay. Okay, this will probably die to a cleave next turn. Or maybe he does this thing. Ouch. So how am I supposed to beat such a play for 3 mana with... wow. With these cards! Okay. Okay, so this play is pretty obvious, I believe. But I take 4 damage. If I can enrage this somehow. Oh, thank you. Oh. I knew it. He wasn't kind. Just have to protect myself for now. Maybe I can recover somehow. I don't know. Wow, what a combo. Get a 2/2, draw a card for 4 mana? He didn't draw a card at all, because it was just a 2/2 for 4 mana, actually. Okay, can live with that. Yeah, I don't want this to hit next turn. Could... no. I have to develop some kind of a board. This is somewhat strong at least. So I have to run both these in, right? Could also use this one. Oh, why not? With this one, doesn't seem too bad. And I get cards, and cards, and cards. Okay.
Join or die, or both.
I'm glad that he played this now. So I definitely want this out.
Honor, made to fit.
Definitely want to play this. So I can trade this here so it doesn't come into... okay. So I will do this. Yeah, of course. Get your card. I don't think that this deck runs mortal strikes or shield slams, so... oh, random. Thank you. So it's not too important to do this in right orders. Oh, this one? So many armor. Or so much armor. Okay. Did its job actually. This would be 10. Okay. This is just one attack plus hero thing.
Let the pain speak to me.
What we do.
That's a weird play, but go ahead.
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh. Of course, dice, so not playing this one.
Where shall I strike?
Cards!
My blade be thirsty.
Even more cards! So that's quite fun now. Yeah, should have waited for both cards, but pretty sure that I want to armor up. Yep.
What
Nah.
do.
I'm not doing the same mistake again here with this one.
I strike.
Worked out somewhat well. Yeah, this should be it. Thank you. Okay, this I would say this is the first obvious AI mistake of the day. I don't know his cards, but this one was pretty sure not right. But at least it seems to work a little bit better than within the other quarters. Oh, the priest card. I'm also curious about the... I mean, a 3/4 for a 3 mana would be considerable at this point. So I think this card is so good that you want to run it in probably nearly every priest deck. Okay, so swapping this, so egg is definitely a good start. Should consider this as a heroic probably. The Death Lord is pretty weak then. Okay. I don't know what's in this deck, so... Okay, yeah, this just comes back, and this... and this is actually not bad. But... I think I don't want to play the Death Lord. I mean, it's an 8/2 then, and... Well, at least if he has minions, but he also plays all these shaman spells. Like Lightning Bolt and stuff, and then it gets him a minion. It's 1 mana overload, play a random minion from your deck. Seems a little bit odd. Okay. Chances are that this would have been better with the Lightspawn in 2 turns, but... it's not that bad. Okay, and here's the downside of Zombie Joe. It did nothing but healing the opponent. Double minions health. Should work. I should let him do the trades, because otherwise these minions get pretty low and I can't heal them back. Oh, we're elemental. 1 turn late. Early. For this one. The combo! Now I know why this is in the deck. That's fun. Okay, that's not too bad after all. I can use this one later on. Can also... Could I get a slime? No, but I can weaken all the minions here on the board. It's probably worth it.
Excuse me.
I can take one of these next turn. Oh, this. Maybe this one. So many questions.
Let me change your mind.
Crush me.
That's a fun deck. Okay, this is a 4-1 now.
The damned stand ready.
Away with all these taunts.
You love my new recipe.
Sustenance.
Embrace them.
Okay. Dark Cultist, here we come.
Don't
Oh,
rush
it's
me.
actually in the deck.
Well played.
Okay, so that's for the normal mode. And we will hit into heroic mode after a short break. Stay tuned.